Okay, I'm back for the second half of 91 Tops. Sorry about that. My daughter was calling me. I put the gum all right over here. I want to show her gum from 1991 later on FaceTime. All right, gum goes there. All right, here we go. Henry Cotto, another checklist. Tim Burstis, Mike Stanton, Neil Heaton, Carmelo Martinez, Junior Noboa, Derek Lilliquist, Alvaro Espinoza, Mackie Sasser. Here's a Roger Clemens. It's a cool photo. Rod Booker, Joel Skinner, Greg Riddick, Scott Sanderson. Was a Cub for a long time. Okay, pulling from this pile. Ted Power, Bob Tewksbury, Gerald Clark, Rookie Cup of Jeff Houston, Jose Canseco, Terrell Irvine, John Burkett. There's a Mark McGwire. So we got both Canseco and McGwire, same pack. This would have been a good pack back then. Nelson Liriano, Kevin Wickeder, Kevin Romine, Mark Davidson, Gary Green, Barry Larkin, and Glenn Braggs. Next one. Mike Sharperson, Mark Langston, Kevin Brown, Rich Rodriguez, Greg Olson, Jack Clark, Sandy Alomar, Rookie Cup, Derek Lilliquist, Bill Doran, Ivan Calderon, Jose Rio, Bill Pecota, Gary Wayne, Dennis Cook, Dave Rode, or Rhodey. Could be Rhodey. All right. Throw that out. Bert Blyleven, Chris Sabo, Frank Viola All-Star, Randy Milligan, Jeff Reed, Phil Planter, Bob Welch All-Star, Alvarado Espinoza, Mackie Sasser, another Roger Clemens, Rod Booker, Joel Skinner, Greg Riddick, Scott Sanderson, Billy Ripken. A lot of dupes. A lot of dupes. Only 2 draft picks so far, I think, is all we've gotten. 2 Mark Newfields, so I guess 3, but 2 Mark Newfields, and I can't remember who else we got. I'll have to look back. Jim Leland, Jeff Russell, Jay Buhner, Future Star Rich Garces, Mike Sims, Dave Martinez, Mike Marshall, Ricky Henderson, Daryl Ackerfelds, Dwight Smith, good shot of the Ivy. Rick Ruschel, Mike Lavalier, Dave Parker, Gary Pettis, Bruce Ruffin. There we go. Got my boy Barry. Barry Bonds. The camera really likes to focus on the background. Barry Bonds. All right. Moises Alou, Paul O'Neill, Colby Ward, Kevin Reimer, Gary Gaetti, Johnny Ray, Mark Williamson, Alan Anderson, Kenny Rogers, Mel Rojas, George Bell, Steve Buechele, Brent Smith, Mickey Tettleton. Also haven't pulled a Griffey, I guess, have we? Griffey, Sandberg, Dunston, Grace, Bonds, which we got Bonds, Dawson, we got Dawson, but I need the rest of those guys. Chances of getting them are looking pretty slim. All right, Mike Scioscia All-Star, Brent Main, Dave Winfield, Julio Valera, Tim Naring, Brian Barnes Future Star, Stan Javier, Steve Crawford, Cito Gaston, Randy Reddy, Jim Acker, Jose Gonzalez, Ron Hassey, John Farrell, Craig Wilson. So far, not so good. No chipper. We did get the Bonds at least. Bonds is one that I always want. Sorry about that. Messing with my mess. All right. Joe Orsulak, Jim Abbott, Mike Fitzgerald, Willie Randolph. There's Darryl Strawberry. That's another one I always like to get. I love that Mets uniform. I don't know. Do they still wear anything like that? I love it. Jack Armstrong, Eric Hansen, John Burkett, Jack McDowell, Jose Canseco All-Star, Tim Hare, Al Newman, Juan Samuel, Steve Farr, Wes Gardner. All right. This will get us 3/4 of the way done. Sandy Alomar Rookie Cup on the back, but not on the back for long. See some repeats coming. Tony Fossis, John McNamara, Andy Van Slyke, Paul Sorrento, Randy Johnson. There's a good one. Mark Whitten. There's an error of this card, which this is not it, where his hand goes out into the border, and that used to be valuable, but don't know if it's actually very valuable. Mitch Williams, Mark McGuire, Mike Sharperson, Mark Langston, Kevin Brown, Rich Rodriguez, Greg Olson, Jack Clark, Sandy Alomar, Rookie Cup. Okay, last stack. Here we go. Gum goes here. All right. Kevin Elster, Tony Castillo, John Dobson, Tony Phillips, Mitch Webster, Les Lancaster, Mark Portugal, Mike Hartley, Dan Pasquale, John Moses, Mark Grant, Marvell Wynn, Andahar Cedeno, Jeff Kaiser, Rick Honeycutt. All right. Billy Ripken, Ricky Henderson, Darren Ackerfields, Dwight Smith, Rick Russell, Mac Lavalier, Dave Parker, Gary Pettis, Randy Bush, Behringer, Julio Franco, Deion James, Bill Sampson, Al Osuna, Joe Oliver. A lot of repeats. And I know there's a lot that we're not getting. No Sandberg. No Grace. No Dunston. No Chipper. No Doc Gooden. John Franco. John Cerruti. Derek May. Jamie Kirk. Cecil Fielder. Will Clark. There's a couple decent ones. Dave Righetti. Bruce Ruffin. Mark Williamson. Alan Anderson. Kenny Rogers. Mel Rojas. George Bell. Steve Buechele. Bryn Smith. First half were different. I think that card in the middle, it like splits them as far as the collation goes. Okay. This thing right here, it splits them. And you get two different, I guess, groupings. Sil Campuzano, Sid Fernandez, Robin Yount, Dave Walsh, Danny Darwin, Eric Anthony, Checklist. Mickey Tettleton, Steve Crawford, Cito Gaston, Randy Reddy, Jim Eckerd, Jose Gonzalez, Ron Hassey, John Farrell. Next pack. We're really not going to get a chipper. What do you think? There's 4 left. It'll be tough. May just got a dud box as far as chipper goes. Flipped him around. Kirby Puckett, there's a good one. Joe Beaver. Lance Parrish, Darren Fletcher, Vincent Palacios, Tony La Russa, Mike Perez, Craig Wilson, Joe Orsulak, Jim Abbott, Mike Fitzgerald, Willie Randolph, another Strawberry, Jack Armstrong, Eric Hansen. I'll always take Darryl Strawberries. One of the guys that I have collected over the years. Just one of my favorites. Oh, man. Dropped some cards. What do you bet the chipper's in there? You would be wrong. Okay. George Brett, record breaker, becomes the first player to win batting championships in 3 decades. Jim Eisenreich, Pat LeFever, Jose Mesa, Tom Hinkie, Dave West, Jeff Brantley, Felix Furman, Don Robinson, Jay Howell, Kevin Seitzer, Rob Deere, Carl Rhodes, Bob Ojeda, Lee Gutterman. All right. 3 packs remaining. There's no way it's going to be in the last pack, so it better be in the next 2. Did it again. Willie Frazier, Kent Merker, Mike McFarland. There's the draft pick, but not the one we wanted. Mike Lieberthal, number 1 draft pick. Harold Baines, Francisco Cabrera, Doug DeScenzo, Terry Kennedy, Tim Jones, Brian Holman, Nick Lebea, Dave Steeb, Obie McDowell, Andy McGaffigan, Joe Morgan. All right. On Francisco Cabrera because he broke my heart in 92, I believe it was, with his base hit to beat the Pirates. Forever made me sad. Really wanted Bonds to win. All right, Don Slott, Matt Young, Mike Stanley, Delano DeShields Rookie Cup, Kenny Martinez, Bob Melvin, Pete O'Brien, Mike Kingery, R.J. Reynolds, Barry Larkin, hadn't got that one yet, Dave Smith, Keith Comstock, Brian Harper, Bob Kipper, Hensley Mullins. All right, last pack. Is there a Chipper? Is there a Sandberg? Is there a Dunston? Is there a Grace? Is there a Griffey? We didn't get any of those. And this is the last one. All right, here we go. Wilson Alvarez, Kelly Gruber, Jimmy Key, David Wells, Paul Molitor, John Shelby, Ramon Martinez, Bob Walk, Greg Hibbard, Nolan Ryan record breaker. Nolan Ryan becomes senior citizen among pitchers who have authorized a no-hitter. Okay. Alan Mills, Greg Myers, Frank Tanana, Chuck Finley All-Star, Mike Walker. All right, that's the break. No Chipper Jones or any other guys I've been calling for. We got some decent ones in there, not bad, but it's a lot of gum. It's a lot of gum. That would have been awesome as a kid. But that was 1991 Topps. So give me a subscribe, comment, like down below, please. And I'll keep putting videos. I look to put all this stuff on there. So I will let you know. All right. Thanks.